EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wait, that 380. I know he ain't got it. Alert three. Set. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, 66.
Brady gives this to White. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. It's complete. James White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Sony Michel, his first carry, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Brady to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found there on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Brady now to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 29 yards. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it, and the best part, it made it pay off.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
On 2nd down, It's White. They juked him. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to White. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Hey, kill! 27!
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Caught by Cobb. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Draw play. Elliott. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 41, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
72.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, 92 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offense. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Cooper was the target there. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple, Brady. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught. This is White. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check the hot read. Alert flare. Alpha. Check the backer. Check the backer. Wait, what do you got? Hey, Alabama.
Michel going to try again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They come out here in the eye. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Kill. Hey, goal 66. Hey, switch gears.
Brady's going to sneak it. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. First down, here's White. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. Third down here.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers. They win
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
46. Switch is 8. 54 right there. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the 17, Prescott stepping up. He's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Now Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
We're going to 54. Why in? 58 is the mic. Go 58 to the truck. And watch the ball. 58 is the mic. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Throwing. Prescott. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Back now in Arlington. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Brady. That's going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Set, 53. 53. 72.
Now Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they... Oh, no, he lost the football.
Good job.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Prescott to throw it. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, Michelle, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Show it up, show it up. Kill, kill, kill. When he hit, regular.
Brady gives to Michel. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Check 53. Yo. When he hit. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, watch his flat. Ozzy.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. The Patriots send out their punter, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.